In this episode of Voice of the Customer, I will be discussing ways you can reopen your business if it's not open, or provide better safety if it already is open to your clients, customers, whether you're in healthcare, service business, or retail. Hello, I'm Donald Tex Bryant of Bryant's Healthcare Solutions, where we focus upon building customer loyalty for healthcare business, for retail business, and for service businesses, where we help provide you insights into building customer loyalty. I think you will realize that in today's environment, safety is very important in the face of this COVID-19 epidemic, that you must provide safety for both your employees, customers, and clients. This may not be important to all of your customers or clients, but for the majority, according to surveys, it is. So I want to illustrate ways that you can do this. I will talk more about how you can find out for your particular customers a little later. But let me focus first on some examples, both locally and afield. I was talking the other day to a sales representative of Verhey Carpets here in Grand Rapids area, and they were pointing out to me that they are very focused on customer safety. Their warehouse is open for people to visit to see examples of or samples of carpet or linoleum or whatever, but in order to do so, a customer or potential customer must call ahead, make an appointment, and in that appointment making process, the salesperson asks if the customer would like them to wear a mask when they come in, and if so, they will. And will the customer be wearing a mask? It's also to let you know that the warehouse showroom is very large, so at most there's 2 customers in there at a time with 2 separate representatives, so it's very safe. If the customer doesn't feel safe coming in, then Verhey will gladly provide samples at the person's home. They pick the samples online, Verhey delivers them to their doorstep, and when they're done looking at them, they pick them up. So I would say that Verhey is making sure their customers feel very safe in the exchange of carpeting samples. Another business that's opened up here recently is realtors. Up till now, the last few days, realtors could not take potential buyers into a home or another site. Now they can, but again, they can only do it by appointment. And the people who occupy the building or occupy the home cannot be there, as is usual in most cases in the past. The good realtors are asking the people who are coming, the possible buyers, to wear a mask as they make the tour. So realtors are slowly changing the way they do business to adapt to this COVID-19. And there will not be any open houses for the foreseeable future. All open houses are virtual. Things will not return to normal anytime soon for the realty business. This was pointed out in a recent article on April 14, in fact, in the Wall Street Journal, saying that businesses would not be returning to anything resembling normality anytime soon. Another way that I've heard about customers being safe is in the opening of restaurants in Iowa. I have a nephew who lives there, and he was telling me the other day that the governor has mandated certain rules for the safety of customers coming into the restaurants inside. One of these rules is that all seating areas must be at least 6 feet apart. There are to be no more than 6 people per setting area. So if you have a party that's more than 6, you must split up and be 6 feet or more apart. Another of the stipulations from the governor there is that the servers and other public facing employees must have on masks, and also when they come in have their temperature taken, as well as questions asked about their health. If their health isn't good when they come in, they're sent home. Besides local and Iowa, I was reading about Disney World in Shanghai, and you can see that they have put in some things in place to make their families who are coming in feel safe. Among these are shortened hours. They are also having everybody wear masks. They're having their temperatures taken, and the number of people who can come in is decreased. So Shanghai is doing a lot to make sure that when family comes in, they feel safe. What are some of the things you can do to make your customers, patients, clients who come in feel safe being with you? There are several things. First of all, I think you should be aware of how the disease is transmitted. According to doctors, there's little chance of transmitting it outside unless you're close to someone within 6 feet for a period of time. Most of the time, the disease is transmitted inside. So if you have a setting that's inside, you need to be very aware of the environment and how safe it is. Another thing that you need to be aware of is your state's rules for reopening your business or conducting business, as they are in Iowa. How will you know what it takes for them to feel safe at your particular place? Well, one of the ways is by taking surveys or doing focus groups. If you have a loyalty program for your business, then you have access to emails for them and probably phone numbers. You can send out emails with links to online surveys and inquire about what the customers want for safety's sake. Or if they don't mind and you send out text messages, you can send out a text message survey. Another way is to conduct virtual focus groups with someone who knows how to conduct focus groups. Anyway, there's several ways you should find out what do your customers want from you. You should also find out what your employees want, because they're very important. You want them to feel good about coming to work, because you want them to exude confidence in where they are so that your customers feel that way too. Lastly, another good resource may be your health department for your county or your local area. Here in Kent County, Michigan, the health department has recently put up a site that has information about reopening different businesses in the area. They are sponsored by the Michigan State University's College of Human Medicine, Spectrum Health, which is a large hospital organization here in town, the city of Grand Rapids, Meijer, which is a large grocery chain, and also the Chamber of Commerce and the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. They have a lot of information online. Among these are keeping the workplace safe, as you can see here. Things they recommend are good hygiene, no handshaking, increased ventilation, don't share food. There's a lot more, as you can see on the left side of this screen. If you want to find out about their suggestions in more detail, I suggest that you go to your search engine in your web browser and look up Kent County Health Department, Michigan, and look on the link for COVID-19, and you will find a link to this information. I hope that the information I have supplied to you today has been helpful in providing ways to find out what your customers expect from you so that they feel safe in interacting with you. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me using the information below. And until the next time of the Voice of the Customer segment, I hope you will be healthy and be safe. Thank you.